আজ আমরা অ্যান অ্যাস্ট্রোলজার্স ডে থেকে থার্ড পার্ট এমসিকিউ প্র্যাকটিস করব। দেখে নাও। আর্কেনায়ন্স fourth collection of short stories was published in 1947. Malgudi Days was telecast on television in the year 1986. There are mainly dash characters in an astrologer's day. 3. Arkenyan created a fictional town called dash in his novels and short stories. Malgudi. The astrologer was dash in opening his business every day. Punctual. The professional equipment which the astrologer did not have was lemon and chili. The astrologer had dash piece of cloth. Square. The square cloth had dash on it. Mystic charts. The astrologer wore sacred ash and vermilion on his forehead. The astrologer was always on the search for customers. The adornment on the astrologer's forehead signified wisdom. The astrologer owned a saffron-colored turban around his head. People were attracted to the astrologer as dash are attracted to Christmas or Dahlia's stalks. Bees. Dash was the loudest of all the trades. The auctioneer of cheap cloth. The groundnut seller gave his dash a fancy name each day. Where? পনেরোটা বাদ চলে গেছে। Every day dash gave fancy names to his products to attract customers. The groundnut seller. Raja's delicacy is a fancy name given to the groundnuts by its vendor. Dash dallied before the astrologer, a considerable portion of the crowd. The astrologer had dash of his own in his shop. No light. Hissing sounds came from the dash. Gas lights. The astrologer said things which dash everyone satisfied. The astrologer, like his innocent customers, was stranger to the stars. According to the author, the astrologer dash the wages he got deserved. The astrologer had left his dash without any plans. Native village. The astrologer had stayed in his native village, he would have to carry on the work of his forefathers. The astrologer had to leave home without any previous plan. After leaving village, the astrologer could not rest till he left it behind a couple of 100 miles. Dash is a great deal to a villager leaving his village behind. The astrologer took dash minutes before uttering something. 10 minutes. In this story, impetuous means rushing into things. The groundnut seller blew out his flare as it was time for him to go home. The client who appeared just before the astrologer's departure looked unhappy. Dash agitated the semi-darkness of the park, bubbles of the crowd. The man thrust his palm under the astrologer's nose. A rupee is equal to 16 annas. If the astrologer proved to be wrong, he had to return an anna with interest to the man. Dash pact was settled between the astrologer and the stranger after a lot of bargaining. The man was left dash after being stabbed for dead. The well in which the man was pushed into was nearby dash field. The man bared his dash to show the scar chest. Guru Nanak was searching for his murderer. According to the astrologer, Guru Nanak would meet his assailant in the next world. The astrologer warned the stranger never to travel southward. Guru Nanak was searching for his killer to take revenge. The astrologer's wife was waiting for him at the door. At the end of the story, the astrologer called Guru Nanak a swine. The astrologer was dash with the money that he got from Guru Nanak. Not satisfied, the astrologer's wife did not know that her husband tried to kill someone in his youth. The astrologer tried to kill someone when he was a silly youngster in his native village. The astrologer confessed his crime to his wife after having dinner. The astrologer was dashed to see Guru Nanak alive. Disappointed, the astrologer's wife was dashed when he did not return home till midnight. Worried,